Hello everyone, myself Professor K.V. Rokde. In this session, we are going to discuss about exception handling with the help of program. The process of converting system error message into user-friendly error message is known as exception handling. So, whenever exception happens, there is normal flow of execution stops. So, output will not be generated. That's why we need to understand what about the exception. Exception handling is one of the most important feature of the C++. What about exception? An exception is an event which occurs during the execution of a program that disrupts the normal flow of a program instruction. There are four parts included to handle the exception. First one is find the problem, that is hit the exception. Second one is inform about its occurrence, that is throw the exception. Third one is receive error information, that is catch the exception. And fourth one is take proper action, that is handle the exception. There are three useful keywords that will help to handle the exception in C++ language. These are try, catch, throw. Try block consists code where exception is generated. With the help of throw keyword, exception thrown to the respective catch statements. And catch block catches the exception thrown by the throw statement from try block. Then exceptions are handled inside the catch block. Next slide gives the syntax for exception handling. So here these three keywords are used to handle the exception. First block is a try block. Within that try block we are trying for the exception and that exception is throw with the help of throw keyword. Within catch block we are writing statements to handling that exception that is thrown within the try block. Next, it is a simple program. It is a event where exception is generated. So here, not any mechanism included to handling the exception. So in this program, include IO stream. This is the basic header file included to use cin and cout using namespace std. So standard std namespace is included. So here we are getting two integers, number and answer. So we are trying to divide number by 0. So we know that divide by 0 it is not possible within our computer. So here divide by 0 exception is generated or divide by 0 exception generated so that program will not produce any output. The termination is of the program happens. So next example which shows about the exception handling. So we are using exception handling. We are using here dev standard CPP editor to analyze this example. So this is the simple example where we are using try, catch and throw. So here include IOStream. As I told previous, IOStream it is required header file to declare C in Cout. So we are using two integer values, that is AB. So if user enters 0 value for the B, then here is divided by 0 trial exists. So exception is generated, that is called division by 0. So if B is exactly equals to 0, as shown here, if B is exactly equals to 0, then we are throwing the exception with the help of throw keyword, that is B exception. So we need to write the catch statement respective that B exception. So here we are writing catch integer B and here we are writing some statements to handle that exception. So we are writing standard cout divide by 0 exception. Let's check the execution or output of this program. Okay, it takes just 1 minute. Okay, sorry. Again compiling. So we are entering 10 and 2. It will be giving us the result 5. If we are entering second value as a 0, then what happens? We will discuss here. Okay, so 10 is first value, second value 0. So it goes to the throw the exception and this will be go to the catch statement. So that's why it gives the output division by 0 exception. So continue to our PPT. Next point is multiple catch exception. So multiple catch exception statements are used when a user wants to handle different exceptions differently. So for this, a user must include catch statements with different declaration. If user wants to throw multiple types of exception, then he can use the multiple catch statements and he can throw the multiple exception. So we are discussing with the help of the example. Second part is about the default catch statements. If we are throwing multiple throw exceptions, but we are not having that much time to write the code to handle such all the exception, then we can use the default catch statement. There is syntax for using default catch statements. Catch in a bracket only three dots, and within the block we are writing the statements to handle the default catch statements. Okay, so we are now looking with the help of programming. What about multiple catch? So multiple times exception is thrown. So if in this example, again same example is here, integer a, integer b, we are getting the value for a and b. If b is equals to 0, then we are throwing the b. It is the integer type of exception. So it is catched or it gone to the respective catch statements. Here integer b. So it will be print divide by 0 exception. Another exception is thrown if a is exactly equals to b, that is throw k. So here character type of exception thrown, so we need to catch with the help of character and that character variable name. So character needs to be write in a single quoted format. So here that exception or respective catch statement is here. So character exception will be printed. Let's see with the execution. Okay, so it will asking for the two values. First value I am entering 10, second value I am entering 5. Okay, result is here, division result. So I am checking for another exception, that is division by 0. So I am entering two values, something 2 and 0. So it will be goes to the divide by 0 exception. And if I am entering AB two values same, then it will be going into character type of exception. Let's check. I am entering 2 and 2. So it goes for the character type of exception. So here I am throwing multiple type of exception. Next example, it is related to default CPP. So same example, I am throwing two type of exception. First one is integer type exception, second one is character type exception. But I do not have that much time or I don't want to write that much code. So simply I just put here one default catch statement. So all type of exceptions thrown by the program is handled by the default catch statements. Let's look. I am running the program. Okay, so I am entering the same values. It will be going to that default catch statement and it will be print the default exception. Okay, thank you all of you.